You lovely people, we got another request here to check Kantara, a legend from Rishabh Shetty, director, which I think directed also this first Kantara, which is the story of a king that has a great kingdom and a loving wife and child, but is not happy, so he set out for a journey to find true happiness, and he stumbled upon a village with a holy stone in Panjuri Dava, occupied by Panjuri Dava, deity that protects the villager. So the king gives these villagers a lot of land in order to keep the stone, but is warned to keep the promise of leaving the land to the people of to the villagers. So anyway, long story short, this movie had a budget of the first movie had a budget of 16 crore, which is 1 million point seven. I think it's 1 million point seven euro or dollars, which is quite low budget actually, but it made a staggering 393 crore, which is roughly 43 million dollars. So from 1.7 million dollar budget, which is for Western standard, European and American standards, it's actually pretty low, and they managed to make quite a lot of money. Wow, this is a good business then, because probably made more money in percentage than a lot of Hollywood blockbuster in their way. So, but anyway, so now there is this new movie called Kantara Legend, which I can only suppose might be related to this last year movie. So let's give it a look. Maybe it's a prequel.
ಬೆಳಕಲ್ಲಿ ಕಣ್ಣ ಮುಂದೆ ಇರುವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ, ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಬೆಳಕಲ್ಲ, ದರ್ಶನ. ಹಿಂದೆ ನಡೆದದ್ದು ಮುಂದೆ ನಡೆಯುವುದು ಎಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸೋ ಬೆಳಕು ಕಾಣ್ತದ.
Covered in blood, this guy. Legend was born. Nice music, man. Alright, very nice music. I thought we would get a little bit more. Of course, it's just a teaser. So we got this guy right here. Looks like it looks like a little bit of a deity, right? With the ring of fire in the eye, covered in blood as if he was in a battle. Absolutely shredded physique, big physique, muscular physique with a trident. So I wonder if it's a deity or it's a half deity. I don't know the whole story, so we don't have much to go by. From the first look here, seemed like a good movie. Maybe they spent a little bit more money this time. Maybe it's a higher budget because the first one was so successful. So I'm just curious what it's gonna be. Like more a fantasy movie, like in terms of depicting the deity's story or journey, or the king, contact with the deity. I don't know exactly what it's gonna be. So we will see. Anyway, it was funny, yesterday I made a reaction to this other trailer, Animal, and I think I got 10% 8 in the comment, just because I didn't know what type of movie it was, because obviously you're not familiar with that type of acting. Sometimes for Westerner, that type of acting, it might come across a little bit exaggerated. So more like theater acting a little bit, right? So I'm not particularly used to that. So you wonder if the movie, what tone has the movie. And when I said dark comedy, seems like the comedy in India, or for some people, has a connotation that it's not the same for the connotation that I give it, right? There's plenty of great dark comedies movies out there. So, but perhaps people took to that as if it was like a negative criticism, you know. And I also noticed that seems like as soon as you veer away from absolute praise, you know, either you have to absolutely praise the movie that is always top 10 best movie ever, or otherwise you're gonna get 10% of hatred in the comment section, which I honestly think it's silly, because a rational person with tries to be objective will criticize any movie, whether it's great, good, average, or bad, right? So that's how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. I just recently watched The Marvels, right? And it's a big, huge blockbuster movie that cost $200+ million, and I thought was pretty average. Wasn't a great movie, despite the fact that Marvel has done many wonderful movies, but that movie was kind of meh, maybe 5 out of 10, 5.2 out of 10 at the most, you know? So if you're not allowed to criticize or to share a commentary that it's not mockery, right? I don't know what to tell you, honestly, man. But anyway, keep them coming. I hope I get, you know, to a point where perhaps I can find some of the gems, you know, of this type of cinema, right? And also, I'm curious, and I look forward to see great gems of also entertainment or action or science fiction or whatever that is, or fantastic story coming from India as well. I'm always open-minded to all cinema from around the world. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much. Consider subscribing if you want. You can leave also a hatred comment, it's fine. Take care.